Hi guys, thank you for watching Beauty Box. I'm Hazebets. Today I'm bringing you a tutorial. I think we're calling it Ice Queen. And I'm going to be doing this look on my lovely assistant Jess, who you'll be, that's Jess's hand. You'll be seeing her in a second, so I hope you enjoy the tutorial and I will see you all soon. Okay, so I'm going to start with Lavender Case Primer Potion. Make sure that she's still, yep, she's still in view.
Oh, feet actually have gone longer. Hang on.
She's got nowhere to put her feet.
Sorry.
I'll cut this out, it's fine. Your primer potion's going to dry as it is, though, that's the only thing. And open your eyes. Okay. Okay. And we're back.
Sort of, my feet are still like fuzzy.
Oh dear. Now I'm going to take the Avon Super Shock Jumbo Pencil and I'm going to be using both ends, which are Moonshine and Starry Night. I'm going to put Moonshine on first, which I'm going to put in the first half of the eye. Just put it all over, up to your crease. And then I'm also going to put it just underneath the brow bone a little bit, and I'm going to take the other end, which is the Starry Night end, and I'm going to do the other half of the eyelid. And I'm just going to also sort of create a bit of a wing at the edge, which Jess finds funny because that is her surname. And then you just want to blend it out slightly with your finger. Doesn't have to be too neat because we are obviously going to be going over this, but we just want it so that it's a little bit smoother. Then I'm going to be taking my W7 Shades of Grey palette. You can use any greys and you don't have to obviously use the exact same palette that I'm using. I'm going to go in with a nice sort of silver, and this is going to go over the silver area on the eyelid, like this. Just sort of pat it on. If you pat eyeshadows on, you do get a much better colour payoff than if you brush them on, and that's just purely because if you brush it on, you're losing some of the pigmentation from the eyeshadow. And then I'm just gonna, now I don't normally use these, but I'm just gonna use the little applicator under that was in the palette just to go underneath Jess's eye. I'm just gonna take this sort of probably a quarter of the way in, this light silver, and then I'm gonna fill in the other side with a nice black just underneath, and then just sort of blend where the two meet like that. Then I'm gonna take a small pencil brush, and this one's by Elf, I think it was £1.50, and again I'm going to go back into this nice black, and I'm just going to fill in the rest of this area, blending it with the silver, and then just going over the whole of the wing and blending it up. Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
You're just having a laugh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to go into this white, and this is going to be our highlight colour, so I'm just going to pat this on to start with, and then I'm just going to brush it in. Now if, like Jess, you haven't got the largest of eye spaces, then this look will be brilliant for you, but if you have got a larger eye space, then obviously you can take these two colours up higher above your crease. Jess doesn't have much room above her crease, that's why I haven't done it. And then I'm just going to take, unfortunately, bless her, I'm just going to take this flat brush here, and I'm just going to take a little bit more of the white and put it on the inner corner around the tear duct, and just sort of blend it in slightly, and that will just give the eye a nice little highlight, and it'll just make it look a lot more open. And now I'm going to line her eyes. So I'm just using a W7 Blackest Black eyeliner on her waterline. If you can just look up for me. I'm always a bit scared doing eyeliner on other people because I'm always frightened I'm going to poke them in the eye, which obviously I don't want to do. A bit different if you're doing it on yourself. I'm just going to clean up under Jess's cheek. This is where she's had a bit of fallout. If you're quite messy, then obviously put your foundation on first, then do your eyes, and then put your concealer on. But because it's like the end of the night, we're just working with the concealer that Jess has already got on, and the foundation and everything.
Which is a really nice foundation, it lasts a long time.
It is, it's the Rimmel, which I have showed you in other videos. I'm now going to take the Collection 2000 Extreme Eyeliner Felt Tip. I'm going to line the top of her eye. I'm trying to work back-handed, so it's a bit of a pain in the bum. I should have done this eye as a practice eye really, but never mind.
I didn't think it through, did you?
No. Well, I thought I would do this eye as the actual eye because it's closer to the camera.
Didn't like that.
No. I'm just going to do a bit of a flick going up. There you go. It's a little bit messy, so I'm just going to clean up the top of the eyelid. There's the original brush, which I cannot find. There. If you're not too sure about, just shut your eyes, about using eyeliner, you can always put it on and then you can perhaps use a Q-tip or a cotton bud, whichever way you want to call it, and just tidy up afterwards. I'm just sort of going back in with a little bit more eyeshadow, and that's just cleaned it up. Now I'm going to take eyelash curler and I'm just going to curl her lashes. Okay. Jess has got pretty good lashes anyway, so she doesn't need too much of a curl on them. And then I'm using an Avon Super Shock mascara. This is just in black. I'm just going to obviously put mascara on her top and bottom lashes. And look up for me. Okay. Now I'm just going to put a small amount of bronzer onto her face just to warm her face up a little bit. So I'm just using the Bourjois chocolate palette and fish face. It's always the sexiest bit. Excuse me.
That jam, you know.
So I'm just doing her cheekbone, a little bit up here, a little bit on the side of her face, and then a very tiny amount on her jawbone. Jawbone. And then
That's a new one.
it's not even that funny.
It was.
And then I'm going to take this W7 Bright Pink Dolly Blush, and literally all I'm doing, I'm just going 1, 2, and that's all the product that you're going to need because it's a very, very bright colour. And if you go too mad with this sort of a pink, you're just going to look like you've stepped out the 80s, and it's not a good look. So I'm just
off a plane.
Stepped off a plane.
Dolly Dolly.
Oh right, okay. Now I'm just going to take my W7 palette again and a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go into the white, and I'm just going to give her a very slight highlight. Now this white is very nice because it's got a bit of shimmer, so it'll be ideal for the party season that's coming up because it just makes it look like you've got a little bit of glitter on. And then the last step is I'm going to be doing her lips, and she's very privileged because she gets to use my MAC. I've not even used this in a tutorial myself. And now she gets to use it.
I'm very excited actually.
And this is in Saint Germain. I don't know if you're going to see that on the camera because my camera's rubbish. Saint Germain's a very hard colour to work with, but if you're not scared of bold colours, then you'll be fine. Just smoosh your lips together. You don't need much of this because it is an amplified lipstick, it's a cream, so it does go a long way. I'm just going to blend it up onto her lips a little bit, and then I'm going to take an MUA lip gloss. I think this is in shade 2. Yes, it is. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this over the top. And the reason I'm doing this is because this particular MAC lipstick, I don't know if all the cream amplifieds are the same, but it's quite, not matte, but it's not got much of a shine to it. So I'm just putting a little bit of gloss on, just to give her lips that little bit of shine. And then you're going to zhuzh them together again in a second. And that is pretty much the finished look. So that's the look we've created. We're calling it, what are we calling it? Ice Queen?
I think so, yeah.
Ice Queen with a touch of pink. So this is the final look. I've pretty much just made her look like me, because this is how I do my makeup on a general basis, which is not good. But yeah, this is the final look. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and we will see you all soon. Bye!